Hello everyone, and welcome to another month, which means a new Moody Talk based on another emotion. And this month I thought, because it's November, I thought it might be good to choose an emotion that a lot of people feel during this time of year, because we get pushed on us all the time, with Thanksgiving, that you are supposed to be grateful during this time, and should be grateful for what you have, and grateful for family, friends, all that kind of stuff, a good job, that kind of thing. But what if you don't actually feel that way? So that is why I chose sadness this month, because I think a lot of people with those with that information coming out, with people pushing that idea of being grateful, that it's important for us to sit back and realize that not everyone does feel happy and content during this time of year, the holidays. I'm going to be openly honest about it. I do not feel great during the holidays. I never have. When I was a child, I never felt as though holidays, birthdays, that kind of thing were anything happy, because either it didn't get celebrated or it usually ended badly with, a lot of hurt involved with it. And that's why I don't always feel happy during this time of year, because my mind, my brain is, saying this is not a time of year that feels comfortable to you. It's a time where you're hypervigilant and you are worried about what may happen during this time. So let's get into sadness. So last Moody Talk that I started last month, I did fear, because it was Halloween. So I thought fear was a good one to start out with. And what I did was I put together a list of words that describe fear. And they're gone on different levels. So you've got like really intense words, and really just kind of just feeling it, low tolerance type words. So I put together, like I did last time, a word list. Now, this word list is not the end-all be-all of words. Everybody has a different set of words to describe their emotions. So I want you guys to do this so that you have an idea going in. What are your tolerance words for sadness? What are the intense ones and the mild ones? So that when you are in a state where you feel that description of sadness, you know how intense it is for you. So let me pull up. This is the set of words that I had picked for being sad, sadness. Okay, so let's go through them. There's sad, there's disappointed, hurt, sorrow, defeated, misery, lonely, depressed, gloomy, unhappy, rejected, suffering. So you can see these vary in intensity, right? So I did my own scale, and this is where I put my words. Okay, this can be different for different people. You could say that unhappy is actually more in the middle, like a level of 5 for you. Or disappointed is definitely more of like a 6, 7. Whereas where I see my personal words, like unhappy and disappointed, are pretty mild for me. What I do choose as my intense emotions is suffering, sorrow, misery. And you'll see depressed kind of like is in the middle of the 5, and I'd probably say it's around a 7 or so. So I really, really suggest going through this. I think this is a great way to start the Moody Talks, because I'd really like you to go in knowing when a word pops in your head of how you feel, how intense that actually is for you, okay? So I think this is really a great start. So when you look at these words and you see the different kinds of words that can be used for sadness, you need to just think more about how you feel about these. And I'm going to put up these two pieces, and then I'm going to put up blank ones so that you can use them for yourself. I think it's a great way to start, and there's a lot to be unpacked about sadness, and that's really where I'm at today. I'd love for you for this week to try that scale and giving yourself your own words on what sad is for you. So that I'm going to leave you guys at that. I know it's a short one, but I really think that it's a good way to start out this whole big, month of talking about sadness. So go ahead, print them out, and we will talk more about them next week when we do another Moody Talk and talk about some coping skills and how we can move forward this month if we're feeling that sadness, the loneliness, you've lost someone, you're grieving over a family member, a friend, or you lost, you broke up with a significant other, or, you don't have your health right now. Your health is important, and you're feeling really badly that you no longer have the health that you once had. And there's also sadness for not having what you think you should have. There's a lot of different ways to feel sad that I think that a lot of us push aside because I think we say, oh, come on, that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Buck up. You can do this. You should be happy that you have everything that you have. But that's just not the way our brains work. So go ahead and do your scale, and I will see you guys next week for another Moody Talk.